morning, everybody. This is Pete from Pete on the AT. Just getting started. I don't even know what day it is. Tuesday the 11th. Had a good night. I was alone in the shelter last night. That's the first time I've been alone in a shelter since I started hiking the AT. It was actually kind of nice because the weather said it had possible showers at like at 10 o'clock. It didn't happen, but I was glad I was in the shelter just in case it did. Yesterday was kind of a tough day because there were so many rocks. And I mean, some of the terrain was lovely, but a lot of it was rocks. Probably out of the 21 miles that I did, probably 5 of it was rocks. And I know I'm going to run into rocks, in a good part of Pennsylvania. So this is kind of like an appetizer to the main course of rocks in Pennsylvania. So I just need to embrace them, just figure out, the best way of getting through them, because I know I'm going to have them, and I can't get upset at the rocks, because they're just rocks. But I just got to figure out the best way of getting through them, embrace them, and just kind of take them on as a challenge, and not get upset at them, because yesterday I was getting a little bit upset at the rocks. I'm just like, Pete, they're just rocks. So anyway, today there's going to be more up and downs, a little bit more elevation, and so that might be a little challenging. I'm only going to go about 19 miles today, and we'll just see how it goes. The weather right now is really enjoyable because it's cool, and I like hiking when it's a little colder than when it's hot. But I know the 90-degree weather is coming at the end of the week, I believe. So here I go. I don't know if there are going to be some views or not, but I'll try to show you anything that's interesting that happens today. Okay, talk to you soon. Bye. Hey guys, I'm a couple miles into my hike today, and man, I could tell that I was the first person hiking this morning because I went through like a million spider webs. And I know they're hitting me in other parts of my body, but mostly, on the bridge of my nose, in my eyes, right around my mouth. They're just right in my face. But came out of the woods right there, and just came to this beautiful little field. So I mean, it's kind of neat being able to change scenery a little bit. The woods, honestly get a little bit monotonous on occasion. And it's funny because last night, when I got in the shelter, I knew it was a lawnmower, but I couldn't tell. I mean, I can tell kind of the direction, but as I'm looking through the woods right there, I can see houses. So I must have been pretty close to a neighborhood of some sort, and somebody was mowing the lawn. It's just those kind of weird things happen in the woods, where you're close to a neighborhood, yet you're on the Appalachian Trail in a shelter, sleeping in a sleeping bag. So anyway, just wanted to throw that out there. And the weather's still holding up. It's kind of breezy. It actually feels really good. This is, for me, it's kind of ideal hiking weather because it's a little overcast, a little cool breeze, and the temperature is really pretty decent. All right, see you in a bit. Hey everybody, I just came into this wonderful park. It's called Penn Mar, and it's right before the Mason-Dixon line. But a beautiful, beautiful park. Definitely, if you get a chance, it would be worthwhile to stop by, mainly because they've got bathrooms, water, and electricity. They've got plugs that if you need to get a recharge, They've got plugs right there in the bathroom. And then, of course, you've got a very beautiful view. Just got done with some trail magic. A guy named Rooster, his parents came and provided some trail magic for, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, about 10 hikers. And now they're going up to another spot to do a little bit more trail magic. But just a wonderful little park right before the Mason-Dixon line. Hey everybody, just want to let you know that I'm passing the Mason-Dixon line, which is super cool. So I've gone through Virginia, West Virginia, Maryland, and I just got into Pennsylvania today. And so it's taken me 90 days to get to the Mason-Dixon line, which is really interesting because I figured, this hike should take me about 6 months. So, 90 days, and I'm, past the Mason-Dixon line, right at the border of the true distance halfway point. But I should be speeding up. I'm, doing a lot more miles than I was doing in the southern section. So it shouldn't take me another 90 days to get to Katahdin, but who knows? But just got done at that Bryn Mawr Park, and which was really, really nice, and had a little bit of trail magic, and that was wonderful too. So I'm going to try to get to the shelter, and I'm probably going to stay in the shelter because I've got a new sleeping system for the hot weather, but it's really cold right now. I had to put on my long sleeve shirt, and the reason I need to stay in the shelter is because I'm using my tent fly as like a blanket. So I need to stay in the shelter so that I don't have to put up my tent. Just something you got to do on the trail every once in a while. Okay, so I'm moving along. I got another 10 miles to go. Should be about a 19-mile day today. Hey everybody, good afternoon. Just got to the shelter area. So, it's a pretty big day. It was a 19-mile day after a 21-mile day yesterday. And this is a really, really nice shelter area. I'm gonna flip the phone around and kind of give you kind of a view of what it looks like. It's really, really nice. It's right off the trail, which is lovely. And they've got a bunch of group tenting sites down that way. We've got other tent sites that are flat, and I've got like not pea gravel, but like cinder, so it's flat and pretty decent in terms of being soft. Bear hang, you got the bear hang, right there. Nice. Two shelters. It's two shelters together with the picnic area. The shelters are small, okay? But there's two of them. So this would probably be maybe a 4-person shelter, so 2 4-person shelters. And cooking area. Look, they even have a rose. So 5-star. And oh my gosh, I've never seen this before at another campsite. It's got a clothes drying rack. That is awesome. And then they got a little hammock area. So what a nice look, another clothes drying rack. So this is one of the nicer shelter areas that I've been to. It's got just a lot of neat features to it. Just small campfire areas, but right in front of the shelter, and little places that you can put your packs or stand up and cook and eat on. And then everything's labeled really nicely, because sometimes you get to a shelter and you don't, like, where's the water, where's the privy, You know, you got a sign showing you where everything is. And then they even have a hammock area. So they cleared out places so that you can hammock, and you have plenty of trees in that area. Anyway, so just wanted to share that with you. I'm the first one here. I think there's a pretty big group that is that's on their way. I met up with a bunch of them at Pem Mar campground or park, and there was probably 6, 8, maybe 10 people that I think are heading this way. So it won't fill up, but there'll be a number of people here tonight. And I'm going to stay in the shelter again tonight, not because it's going to rain, but because I need a blanket, and so I'm using part of my tent fly and my tent ground cover as a blanket. So I can't really put up my tent because then I'd get pretty cold. Anyway, so there you have it. This might be my close of the day video. If there's something else that comes up when everybody gets here, I'll share it with you. Okay, thanks.